Okay, for the third day, I am back on this paper, practice on quadratic applications. And yesterday, I asked you to try number 5. So I'm just going to run through it real fast with my calculator. So I just put this equation in, and so I'm just putting, I'm going to use this calculator today to make it go a little bit faster. So I put my equation in. The first question wants to know something about maximum height. So I need to know its vertex. So I'm going to go second calc. I'm going to go to maximum, number 4. Left bound, get Mr. Blinky cursor to the left of the vertex, and he is currently to the left, so enter. Right bound, get Mr. Blinky to the right, hit enter. Guess, get Mr. Blinky cursor right where it looks like the vertex is, hit enter. And it looks like 2, 144. Well, 2 is time, so it takes 2 seconds to reach that highest height, which is 144. How long does it take for the rocket to hit the lake? Well, that's when the height would be 0. So I'm going to go to the table and I'm going to look for 0, and it's a 5. If I look at the graph, it looks like it's touching the x-axis at 5, and I can tell for certain because I see a 0 in the y column. So it's going to take 5 seconds for it to hit the lake. Domain is talking about time. So we can't have negative time, so time goes from time 0 until it hits the lake, and it took 5 seconds to hit the lake. So time is somewhere between 0 and 5. Range. Range is about height, and we can't have negative height. So the height is 0 when it's hit the lake, and then to its highest height, and the highest height is the 144. So our height is somewhere between 0 and 144. And the last question says, how high is the rocket after 2 seconds? Well, this is time, so I'm going to look for 2 in the x column. And when I look for 2 in the x column, who do I see? Beep-a-da-doo, 144. And that is my answer to that. So it's going to be 144 feet in the air after 2 seconds. So that's number 5 that I asked you to do for me yesterday. Hopefully it went well. All right, what I'm asking you to do for me today, 2 questions. Number 6 and number 7. Oh, and this has a different number now. I think it's a 24. Ooh, shoot. I have it correct on a different document. The one that's in your computer, I believe, says plus 24. So I hope I fixed that. I don't know if I fixed it. Practice. Yes, it is a 24. Okay, so this is multiple choice, and it's asking you how many seconds it takes for the ball to reach its maximum height, and then it wants to know what is the ball's maximum height. So it gives you its equation. So this is just what we've been doing, and then it's just wanting to know something about the maximum height and how long it takes to get there. So it's just one question for number 6. And then number 7 gives you this equation. And it is asking you how long it takes for the baseball to hit the ground. So think about what you're looking for when something is hitting the ground. So I have 2 questions for you to do. So once you've done these 2 questions, I want you to take a picture of them and post to Canvas. And you'll be done for the day. That's it. Smiley face.